Dear children, let's discuss about the Renaissance in science. You have learned that the Sun is the center of the solar system and all planets, including the Earth, revolve around it, haven't you? But formerly, it was believed that the Earth was the center of the universe. In the Renaissance period, this belief was proven false. Copernicus propounded the theory of the solar system and announced that the Earth revolves around the Sun. Later, Galileo Galilei invented the telescope and using it, he scientifically proved that the theory put forward by Copernicus was true. So Copernicus, by the dawn of the 16th century, knowledge of Greek science was widespread and Renaissance scientists and philosophers were critically examining ancient beliefs. So in 1543, Nicolaus Copernicus proposed his theory, the heliocentric theory of the solar system, that it was the Sun and not the Earth that was the center of the solar system. So Galileo Galilei, an Italian astronomer, mathematician and physicist, was the first to use the telescope to study the heavens. And Galileo Galilei invented the telescope and using it, he scientifically proved that the theory put forward by Copernicus was true. His conclusions laid the foundation for Newton's laws of motion and universal gravitation. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press. It became easier to propagate the Renaissance ideas widely among the masses with the invention of the printing press by Gutenberg. The Renaissance was marked also by a series of innovations which helped to make men masters of their world. So, one of the most important innovations of the 15th century was the invention of the Gutenberg. And the first great work produced from the Gutenberg press was the Latin Bible in about 1456. Next, Reformation. The Reformation, the Renaissance and Reformation, the Renaissance had a say in the religious sphere also. The refinement underwent by the European Christianity in the 16th century is known as the Reformation. What is Reformation? The refinement underwent by the European Christianity in the 16th century is known as Reformation. Who led this movement? Martin Luther led this movement which began in Germany. In search of sea routes. When the Turks conquered Constantinople, the trade route to the east was completely blocked. That necessitated the Europeans to find a sea route to Asia. So, Turks had conquered Constantinople and this dismantled the trade relation between Europe and Asia. It necessitated the European traders to discover new sea routes to Asia. So the invention of the compass and the spirit of adventure uncovered unknown routes, oceans and continents. So geographical discoveries began. So Industrial Revolution. The Renaissance in the field of science led to the invention of new machines, which brought about immense changes in the field of production. Consequently, production increased while the cost of production decreased. Such changes in the field of production ushered in the Industrial Revolution. It began in England and revolutionized production and trade. So what are the inventions during the Industrial Revolution? The inventions during the Industrial Revolution. Flying shuttle. Who invented flying shuttle? John Kay invented flying shuttle. Then James Hargreaves invented spinning jenny. Spinning jenny, James Hargreaves. Then steam engine, James Watt. Then locomotive, George Stephenson. So in Europe, landowners and engineers pioneered new inventions that revolutionized farming and industry. Bigger and better crops were produced. Steam-powered machines turned out enormous quantities of clothes and tools. In place of traditional handmade goods, steam was also used to drive ships and the first ever railway. So we finished this chapter. So study this chapter. Thank you.